What's great about the iPhone is that if you want to check snow conditions on the mountain, there's an app for that. If you want to check how many calories are in your lunch, there's an app for that. And if you want to check where exactly you parked the car, there's even an app for that. Yep, there's an app for just about.
Hey, it's Pastor Leon. I'm sorry to interrupt that Apple commercial. Lord knows it pained me to do it because I'm an iPhone guy. I've got the iPhone and the iPad and the MacBook Pro. I'm sort of an Apple disciple, and I'm not going to apologize for that. But the reason why I had to interrupt was it's just this whole application thing. I mean, you can buy applications for your phone. We call them apps for short, just because it's too difficult to say application, I guess. But apps are purchased from the App Store if you have an iPhone, and these apps can help you in every aspect of your life. Just like the commercial said, it can help you find out where you parked your car if you don't remember. You can also figure out what restaurants are nearby, and from your phone, you can make a reservation. I can buy movie tickets on my phone. I can do all kinds of things on my phone. If I get lost, I can find out where I am and how to get where I'm supposed to go. I mean, I can figure out all kinds of things quickly and at the tip of my finger. I mean, this is our culture and this is how we live. I mean, we want everything so quickly, we want it easily, we want to make things better and faster. Now, for those of us who call ourselves Christians, this can prove to be a little difficult when we start thinking about what it means to follow Jesus, because following Jesus isn't something that comes quickly and easily, and it's sort of counterintuitive when you start thinking about it. I mean, Jesus himself said, if you want to save your life, you're going to have to lose it. He told us to turn the other cheek when people hit us. I mean, he said if somebody asked you for something, that you need to give them even more than they expected. I mean, this is not the way our culture works. But this is what we're called to do and to be as Christians. But how do we figure that out? I mean, where can we go to figure out the apps that we need in order to make all this happen? I think that Christians have sort of settled for easy ways out when it comes to being disciples of Christ. We want short devotionals. We want to make sure that our worship services are packed into 1 hour or less. We want to make sure that our sermons are just concise and tell us exactly what we want to hear and what we need in order to somehow figure out our own life and to have our best life now. But I think it's a little more challenging and a little more difficult to figure out exactly what it means to follow Jesus. And we need to understand what it means to show evidence that we are Christ followers. That's why over the course of the next few weeks, we're going to be discussing a wonderful sermon series entitled, There's an App for That. And it's a study on the fruit of the Spirit. We're going to be taking a look at Galatians chapter 22, verses through 26. I hope that you'll join us. I know that it's going to be enlightening. I know that you're going to be surprised. If you've studied the fruit of the Spirit before, I think we're going to have some surprising things for you. Invite somebody to come with you. This is a great time of year when people are sort of coming off of Christmas and they're thinking about, changing their life and making things right for the new year. I mean, this is a great time of year to invite somebody to come to church. So I would encourage you to do that. And I hope you don't think too poorly of me now as I sort of just text about some things that are going on. I'm just going to take my phone. Oh, yeah, I know. It's one of those Apple things. So you'll just have to excuse me. I'm searching for the app on love, which is what we're going to be talking about this week. I hope to see you in church.